We're back here with another video. It's football season. I got a very special dish for you today. I know you have your parties, your get-togethers. Don't be that scumbag who doesn't bring anything to the damn party. All right, we're gonna hook you up with the most loaded spicy beef nachos you have ever seen. I promise you. First, let's get our bacon. Easy money. Ground beef, 80-20. Easy money. Now, we're not playing games. Taco Bell, 7-layer. This is the key. 7-layer cheese blend. We're bringing it to the table. We're going to be using russet potatoes as our chips for these nachos. And then to get our greens in here, we got our green onion, some fresh cilantro, green jalapenos for some flavor, tomatoes, and organic, expensive avocado. All right, guys, it's COVID season. It's going to take a little extra precaution here. Run some hot water, get yourself a vegetable scrubber, and let's make sure these are nice and clean for when we cook them later on. There's two ways to properly cut a potato. You can do the Warren Buffett way, you can take 80 years, slow you down, or you can hit the Musk way, man. You can go 2020 version, pop that sucker down, full automation. I'll show you both ways. If you're going down the Buffett path, try to cut each slice at about 1/4 of an inch. I know most people don't have a machine like this, but it's an absolute game changer. All you have to do is drop a potato on the top, then press down, and in seconds your potato is completely sliced. Get yourself 2 big bowls. Fill one with ice water and the other with the potato slices. Pour and cover the potatoes with the water. The purpose of this is to remove the potato starch so they don't stick together. It also allows that semi-crunchy golden brown texture to form when we cook them. Let this sit for about 30 minutes. It's time to prepare our toppings. I like to have little serving cups ready so I can easily drop them on top of the potatoes for later on. Let's start cutting that green onion. Remove the bottom portion of it, and if you want, channel your inner Playmore Men's League MVP like I did here and give it a toss. Dice this into small pieces and dump it into one of the serving cups. We're gonna add our jalapeno peppers now. The thing you wanna do, take off that stem. And now you can either chop these up into nice little dices, but personally, I'm just gonna go like this and keep that shape to them. Okay, grab your tomato and remove the stem. Then give it a nice clean dice and chop it up into tiny pieces. Mikey B pro tip here. I prefer to put my diced tomatoes in a small drainer so they aren't mushy when we use them later on. It's now time to start preparing our guacamole. Grab your cilantro and cut off a decent chunk of it. You want to aim for the leaf part of the cilantro and avoid the stems. Cut it into small pieces and set it aside in one of the serving cups. Get your onion ready. We're going to use this for the guacamole, and we're going to garnish the top of the nachos with this. I'm going to come in with a little slice here. I like to come in here. Just give it a quick little dice. And go back to the side. You get a nice, beautiful diced onion. Only going to use about half. Quick warning here. This onion truly had it out for me. I'm going to assume it was just super fresh, but this thing really kicked my ass. I might start crying. It's just how it goes. It's how it goes when you're chopping onions, man. It will, even the toughest guys can't survive it. Just gonna come in with a nice chop. I got the tear literally coming down. Come on, man. Okay, let's focus and finish cutting this onion. And then I'll meet you over at the guacamole station. Everything here on our right is everything we're gonna combine with our avocados. First we gotta peel them and smash them up. Split the avocado in half and remove the seed from the center. Then slice or scoop out all the avocado until there is nothing left but skin. When you're at the store, you wanna make sure the avocado is super ripe. You never wanna get, if it's hard, do not buy it. It's just gonna ruin your guacamole. Okay, now to make this guac really come alive, I need you to add the following: a touch of our chopped cilantro, a touch of our diced tomato, a good amount of that evil chopped onion, a splash of lime juice. Top it off with some salt and garlic powder, grab a fork and give it a good mix. Now that our guacamole is complete, wrap it up and put it in the fridge for later on. Let's grab our bowl of potatoes and start draining them in the sink. You are going to need a thin towel or something to wrap the potatoes in to get any excess water out of them. If you want to achieve this kind of perfection, then give them a really good squeeze, and trust me by taking this extra step. Put your dry chips in a bowl and be ready to add a good amount of salt, paprika, and olive oil. They should be evenly coated and mixed well. Okay, remember that bacon from earlier? Don't worry, I didn't miss it this time. Cut the slices into beautiful little bite-sized pieces, toss them on a medium heat pan, and cook them until they are crispy. This is going to add so much flavor to our final dish. We need to start preparing our spicy seasoning mixture for our beef. Get a small bowl and mix the ingredients you see on the screen. We're going to combine our mix into the 80-20 ground beef. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and give it a good massage. Alright guys, we got our seasoned beef. We got some minced garlic there. We just want to splash some oil in the pan. Okay people, you want to break up the beef to the best of your ability and cook it until it's fully brown. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and start placing the chips on a baking sheet. Throw them in the oven for around 30 minutes or until they're golden brown. I highly recommend a cast iron skillet for serving. Blanket the pan with your cooked chips and work your way towards the center. Alright guys, like I said in my last video, this is the big leagues. We're doing nothing small, everything big. Now we're going to go over and put our first layer of cheese in there. Alright, let's get that second layer going and put this in the broiler until the cheese is fully melted. It's been about 10 minutes. I think the cheese is melted and we're ready to go. Now it's time to assemble. Like I said earlier, we have everything lined up. It's just going to be a cinema from here on out. Grab our beef. You really want that protein spread all the way around. All right, here we go. Spread this all around. And you're gonna be thanking me if you end up making this. Good amount of beef there. Sprinkle the green onion and tomato over the beef. Also gonna go in with a touch of white onion for a little extra flavor here. Remember that bacon we had earlier? Here you go. The more beef, the better. All right, stay with me here. We're going to add our jalapenos and get ready to apply the guac and sour cream. You know when you're in line at Chipotle, they get that big guac, big guac on there. That's what you want. This is what you're gonna dip in the center when you're pulling each chip from there. And to finish it off, we're going over top with some sour cream drizzle. Just really let that come on over. All right, guys, it's time to reap the benefits. This is what it's all about, the final product. That's all we care about, the final product. What are you bringing to the table? Here we go, little guac, jalapeno. Let's get a little close up of this. We're coming in hot here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, bring this to your football parties. Your fantasy team's gonna be doing freaking amazing, okay? All right, guys. I told my neighbor she could have a bite. Didn't even last.
Thing might have lasted 5 minutes. The family absolutely came in. The dog came in, devoured the dish. It was an absolute success. I highly recommend giving this a shot. Bring it to a party. If you're hosting a party, that's even better. It'll be fresh, and your friends will not be disappointed, man. This was absolutely off the charts.